Well, you know what? It was exciting. I knew Brian was closing the gap on me, but I'm trying not to pay attention to him because we've gone through this a number of times where I've done that to him and he's done that to me, and I was really had the blinders on, and I really didn't want to know what he was doing. But when he made the birdie on 16, when we were walking off 17 tee, I had to go over and say, "Hey, where are we?" And then he let me know that he was one behind, and I just, I could feel it building on the back nine. You try not to really pay attention to the people with you. I knew Peter was playing well, and I was keeping his score, so I kind of knew what he was doing, and he was all right there, and I kind of felt that the three of us were kind of separating ourselves probably. And so the less you think about them, the better off you are. The more you start thinking about it, then you start, things go sideways on you pretty fast.
18.
Yeah.
Fairway, green, putt to win. How did you get that done?
Wow. Well, after his birdie on 17 and he stripes one down on the fairway on 18, I stood back there, and before I got up there, I said, well, I can make one of two swings. I can make this hesitant swing because he's got all this momentum, or I can just make a confident swing and just let it rip. So I let it rip and ended up good, and I was right down the middle of the fairway. Only had about 70 yards in, and it was a really good number for the wedge I had, and I was confident with that number. I stuck it in there, and then the putt. I mean, I was still expecting him to make his putt because he was putting well on the back nine, and that's what you have to do, right? You have to think about them making the putt, and when he missed it, it was like, well, now I've got this putt, and it looks straight, but I haven't had a straight putt all week, so how do you convince yourself just to aim it at the hole and roll it in? So it was a little, I finally said, got to do it, and I got lucky, I guess, and rolled it in.
And a big hug with Brian after the battle.
Yeah, well,
How cool is that?
We're buddies,
Yeah.
and it's big hugs, and we're just excited about going back to Nationals again and being on the team. We did that a couple years ago, and we had a blast. So Team Alberta's back together. Frank won the playoffs, so the three of us are all together again.
I guess just finally, what does it mean to you to win your first Alberta Senior Men's Championship?
Oh, well, you know what? It's exciting. I've been retired now for 3 years and been able to get back into playing competitive golf. Just the juices get flowing. I loved it. It's a real honor. I really appreciate the opportunity to be able to play an event like this and compete with so many good friends that I have, and feel very fortunate enough to come out as a winner.
That's great. And how old are you, just so I have your exact age?
58.
58.
Yeah.